Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm opening the Transformers Earthrise Astrotrain, which is also pretty much the Siege version, so there's no real reason for me to pick up the Siege version now, because they're essentially the same figure. Doesn't really matter to me. Even with the whole backdrop map thing, I didn't really care so much for it. I just wanted the Astrotrain, and I'm glad that it got a reissue with Earthrise. Otherwise, I think I would have missed out on this figure. But anyways, let's take a look at the side. As you can see, there's no head, but there's a whole bunch of weapons being shown. And then on the back, there's a head, or no, not in the stock image, but usually there's a head shown in the stock image, so that's kind of funny. But anyways, there is the Astrotrain. He is a triple changer, a lot like the Springer figure, which I still really want to find. And he looks pretty good. I wish he was bigger. I don't know why a third-party company has not made a bigger version of this, but for now, we have this, and I think he's pretty cool. He comes with the cold cart. He comes with a whole bunch of accessories, so at least there's that. But it just seems like a Voyager with extra stuff, and I don't like that. I know I was a little more forgiving on Cliffjumper, but Cliffjumper, I feel like he has no choice if he's got a figure being made. There's no choice other than Deluxe class anyways, because Micromasters already have taken up what is essentially the Legends class. But for Astrotrain, if you're going to make him a Voyager class toy, put him in Voyager class. I don't know why he's in Leader. Except, I guess, maybe he's a little more complicated than some of the other Transformers toys, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. This is also technically my last Siege Leader class figure that I needed, because I have Ultra Magnus, I have the Optimus Prime, and I have the Shockwave. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, other than, of course, the Netflix Ultra Magnus and the Galactic Man Shockwave, if you count those, but I'm talking for the mainline Siege figures, this is the last one. Also, didn't come with one of those red things. It's kind of funny. But anyways, we could pretty much see what it says right there. Anyways, because the maps already have labels on them that you're supposed to search through and figure them out, but you can already figure them out. Something already dropped, so that's fun, I guess. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at Astrotrain. Looks pretty good. Don't know why they took the twist into the hands. And it also looks like he's wearing some sort of weird swimsuit where it goes to the crotch and right to the shoulders. That's kind of funny. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop out the weapons, because he's got a ton of them. So he's got, I don't know if they're named. I don't care to figure out the names, but he's just got a whole bunch of them. Gonna see if I can pull them out, because they're a little tricky. There's one. And they could all combine too, so that's cool. I think this one is probably my favorite, because all the other ones look like generic weapons, and then this looks like a Gatling gun. That's pretty cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull this one out now too. I believe that these two are very similar to one another. They're just opposite sides, so I imagine that they combine to the sides of that multi-gun thing. And then, of course, we got this big gun right here that doesn't really want to come out. So I'm really going to try and get scissors. There we go. And there it is. And then we got this little missile rack thing. We got the coal cart. That's not a coal cart. Because if I say coal cart, people are going to go like, that's not a coal cart. But yeah, it's this little thing. It's kind of a brownish plastic, and the tones are different on both sides, which is kind of weird. Oh, there it is. There's that red line thing. We found it. Alright, gonna have to cut this open. Yeah, he definitely does not look like Leader class, but, oh, gotta cut out the wings. But, he definitely looks fun. So there's that. There we go. Let's see if we just pull him out. There we are. There he is. Out of the package, and of course we have to lower the camera quite a bit for the sky, but, there he is, and he definitely looks like Astrotrain. So glad I got him on a clearance price, because I don't feel like he would have been worth the full Voyager. Although, I will say this. I understand that he's a triple changer, so he's got a lot of engineering, so maybe that's the reason why. I'll give him that. But what I'll say is this. He feels bigger than a Leader class. Now, I don't mean proportionately. I mean just the weight of him. He's got some weight to him. Like, the torso feels heavy. So maybe this is worth Leader class price. But he's also got this. And this is actually quite a bit. I didn't think it would feel like much of anything at all. This can open up. And you can store all the weapons inside. We might do that in a bit. But what I like to do is I want to plug these off. And these will form little additional pieces to help counterweight this. Because you can attach that to the backpack. But also at the same time, it gives him a little bit of height. So that's very nice. And again, he feels so massive. So apparently this can open up and it can clip onto the base formers. I've got the Omega Supreme, so that can... Oh, that just popped off. Come on, there we go. Pops right back on. So this can obviously work with that, but yes, this all can plug onto Astrotrain in this form. Gotta rotate this around. But that all plugs into the back there, so at least he has a place to go for it. It's not good, but whatever. And also there's holes on the sides of here too, so you can just attach weapons onto the side if you want. Anyways, with these guns, they got holes on the side, but I'm just going to plug them in like so. I'm not going to go for an accurate portrayal of how this mode is supposed to go. I'm just going to plug on weapons. Let's see, this I'm just going to plug on like so. And then this I'm going to plug into the hand like so. And then this I'm going to plug into the other hand like so. So now he's got a whole bunch of stuff going for him. And yeah, again, he feels heavy. He really does. I'm actually quite surprised how heavy he is. Yeah, this doesn't feel so bad. I also brought out my Titan's Returns Astrotrain, which even with the stilts, Titan's Returns is a little bit bigger than this. That's kind of disappointing because when we heard, oh, leader class Astrotrain, we were kind of hoping for a bigger Astrotrain. I mean, Hasbro, come on, guys. The reason why we asked for a leader class Astrotrain is because we wanted a bigger Astrotrain, not the same size or smaller. Anyways, let's go ahead and combine all the weapons. It seems easy to figure out. These two will plug onto the side, like so. Come on. That's a little tight. There we go. And then this will plug somewhere. Oh, there we are. And then this, I believe, is supposed to plug underneath it all. But I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to go. Oh, this way. Boo. And then now it's this huge mega gun that I really like. And that just plugs into the hand like so. And now you got this big gun. Oh, that's awesome. I like that. Okay. I am really starting to like Astrotrain now. He's not my favorite, but I'm starting to like him. And I'm going to take off all the accessories now from him so that we could start the transformation. But before we start that, I want to do a little more size comparison. Oh, I just kicked something. There we go. With everything off, there's Hoist. He's pretty close to the size of it, but he's definitely not matching the Titan's Returns Astrotrain. To its credit, though, I feel like the Titan's Returns figures were a little bit taller because of the Headmaster gimmick. So I feel like maybe it would have been about that tall, so I guess it matches. But, yeah. Kind of disappointing, but he definitely looks more like Astrotrain than the original Astrotrain actually did. Alright, let's go ahead and open up the instructions, because I'm curious how the other alt modes work. And these are thick-ass instructions. My god. This is making me want to get the Voyager Optimus Prime now, by the way. Let's see. Okay, Robot to Space Shuttle mode. Let's do that. Alright, this is going to be in the way now. This is going to be kind of tricky. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to attach these to the sides again. Plug these on like so. And then slide these in like... I guess I have to do them separately. Oh well. And when you do that, that also pushes out the wheel. So I think when you slide it back, you could push the wheels in. But yeah, that's interesting. And then these will, there we go, clip into place. And I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to rotate this section, I think. So I'm going to open this up. Rotate that around. Flip that up. And close that all back up. Oh, I'm supposed to do that first. It's a new toy. I'm trying to figure it out. Give me a break. Alright, so we got that done. And then they show you how to open it up. Okay, so this folds down, these fold out, and you could rotate them too. This folds down, and there's a nice platform. You could also just remove this and have that as a little roaming machine, but there we go. There's that little thing. Does this clip into place? I feel like it should, because it doesn't straighten out all the way. It's kind of weird, but whatever. It's there. It's fine. It does what it needs to do. It's got little wheels on the back as well as the front, so not going to complain too much about that, and you can add weapons if you want. Okay, now onto the actual Astrotrain himself. First of all, we straighten out the arms. Phew! Step 1 is done. Oh, that was really complicated. Step 2, rotate the arms. Step 3, fold in the arms. Step 4, fold in the arms. Seems like we're doing a lot of arm stuff. There we go. So now that with the arms done... Oh, nope, the arms are not done. We're gonna pop these out from the side like so. And they just click into place right there. There we go. That side was a little easier. And those will just collapse onto the top there. And then he's got little pieces right here that are supposed to fold out, apparently. There we go. There we go. And then this whole entire thing can, if you want, lift up. Although in alt mode, you could also just have the head out, because that's funny. Let's see. Okay, so that just folds into there, and then these little tabs kind of hold it into place on the elbows, but they don't really do a decent job. And then I imagine these are supposed to fold down and pretty much cover the entire thing. These flip up, like so, and now you have that. That was pretty easy to figure out. It's kind of complex on how it looks. It's very gappy, but it's a lot more work and effort that they put in than I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, I don't necessarily mind that so much. These will flip up and collapse into there, like so, and you get a couple of holes, so that's nice. And what's next? I completely missed out on what I was doing. Okay, so 180. This whole entire thing is supposed to shift up somehow. I think it's on a double joint. There we go. And then that folds up and into there like so. It does show tabs. I think I got them in. Got one side in. Got the other side in. Okay, cool. And then these will just line up at the bottom here, like so. Okay, so we got that. And then that whole entire top section will flip up. Let's see. So this will come up and rotate right around. And then tab over these two little tabs like so. And we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. Alright, so what's next? Okay, so the feet. What are we supposed to do about the feet? It says to pop them down, but I don't want to break them. I can see joints. Oh, the knee keeps giving out. There we go. Okay, so it just hooks onto the side like that. Okay, cool. And then what's next? So you flip this around, and then they will tab into the pegs here, and tab underneath here like so. So now we got that. And this is definitely feeling a lot better than the original Titans Returns Astrotrain, I can tell you that much. The original one was very loose. Alright, so this all is supposed to come out like that, and then slide up and collapse onto the side there. It's a little tricky, because I feel a tab. There we go. I guess it's easier to push from the knee. And then this will all collapse onto the top here. And then all this will snap into place. It's a little hard just to line everything up. think it's impossible. It's just very tricky to do. Okay, let me be right back. I think I skipped ahead of the instructions. It's easier to tab everything into place here. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you could tab everything to the side again. Like so. It's still a little tricky, but I don't think it's going to be impossible. It's just this little tab at the bottom here. There we go. Okay, now I got everything in place. And then this didn't really want to line up. But we will try to get that up and into place like so. And it looks like this is supposed to bend further down. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got that. Okay, so with everything in place, that is Astrotrain in his spaceship mode. But there's a little bit more to it, because they also show that you can attach all the weapons. So we're going to do that quickly. Let me separate everything now. There we go. Okay, so how do we do this? We attach this big gun right here. We attach this big gun right here. And then we attach the other guns with the pegs facing outward onto the wings here. And of course you could do any other configuration you want. Doesn't really have to be like this. I'm just doing as the instructions foretold. And then the rocket thing goes right there. And there we have the space shuttle mode with all the accessories on. But I don't think I'm going to keep it like that because it looks kind of dumb. However, what I will say is there's a couple of ways you can configure the platform. And one that I didn't even know about. So you can fold this up like that. And it shows that all this folds up into there. And then somehow all this will connect onto the top here. Maybe not connect, but maybe just fit. I mean, you could rotate this and probably fit it in, but I don't know if it's going to line up properly. Do the pegs go in? No, it just... I think it just kind of sits there, and it's a platform mode. It's not really the best, but it's an option that they have there, so at least there's that. Anyways, you can bring this out like so. And this is what I was excited for. You can rotate this around and plug Astrotrain on the top here, as if he is about to go into space. And I think that's pretty cool, because that all hooks up to some of the other combination, other modular figures. And they even show Bombshock and Growl driving on the side here, which is kind of funny because those are definitely Earthrise figures, but this was also a Siege figure, so they had to remake that picture just for this toy. Anyways, I definitely do like this mode. The weapons and stuff attached to it is kind of but at least you can do that. I'm just going to leave all the weapons off. If anything, I would just plug them onto the platform, but it's cool that you get that little gimmick. So, very nice. I like the details on it. Some of it looks better than the rest, but I think that overall it looks pretty decent. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the train mode. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Remember when Astrotrain was a deluxe? Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Anyways, open that up. And then it shows close that back up. Okay, that's kind of weird. So it shows open that up and then close it back up. But essentially all you're doing is moving this. You don't need to open that up for that. So I don't entirely get the point of showing that part of the transformation. It's really the most pointless thing I've seen on this. Anyways, these open up and flip around. And then what's next? So you take something and you rotate it. I think you're supposed to rotate the chest around, which is probably easier if you open that up and then close up the chest. I know that sometimes my camera gets a little blurry. And then there's that space shuttle mode with the head. Okay, so all the wings will collapse up into there and then fold around like so. I'm not seeing a tabbing support system, so it just seems to collapse into there. I could be entirely wrong. In fact, I feel like I am. I feel like this is supposed to go in further than that, but it doesn't allow it to, because this shows that it's supposed to go in flat. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see it now. There are little grooves that are supposed to go in there. Okay, now I get it. Alright, what's next? Other than just a pill. Let's see. What do we do? Okay, so these will open up again. And then you rotate the entire thing around. And you split this entire section open. Oh, there's landing gear inside there. Is that landing gear? No, that's not. And then this section will rotate somehow. Okay, that's how it's done. And then that will reveal the train section. And I believe that this is supposed to flip out, if I am not mistaken. And I think that's also the siege port in there, so you can attach blast effects to that. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then there's something else inside here that's supposed to come out. Yeah, this... something here is supposed to slide down here, but it doesn't really want to. Okay, I can see that there's supposed to be a sliding joint. There we go. So I got that side down. There's a train piece that's supposed to slide down. It's just a little tricky to do that, but not impossible. I got it. Alright, and now that that's all connected, we reattach this. Like so. And then this will all come back around. Like so. And then this seems to do something. It seems like it's supposed to just flip down, but it's kind of weird because there's a angled joint right here. I think it's supposed to be angled for the alt mode. Or robot mode, I should say. So that all flips around like that. But I think the back is supposed to go first. Let's see. This is all supposed to rotate in like that. This all rotates in like that. And then this all collapse into there, like so. And then that is pretty much it. That is the train mode. Oh, I like the train mode. All the wheels can roll. It's got these back wheels too. That helps it. These wheels roll too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then that's a blast effect in there, I think. So that's nice. Yeah, that's a pretty nice little train mode. But we're not done with that. We gotta take this and we gotta attach it. But there's a little more to it than that. So it does show that all the weapons can plug just on the side of it. But I believe that all the weapons can, in fact, store inside it instead. So I'm going to try and see if I can manage to get that going. These look like they're supposed to store right here. And then this might store right here, if I'm not mistaken. And then this could probably go here. And then here? Let's see, will that all work? It's a little tight, but it all goes in there. And then we just rotate this piece again. And that will all tab into there. And there's your little Astrotrain in his train mode extended off. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We did Astrotrain. And I gotta say, I really do like this figure. Didn't think he would be as fun as he is, but he is actually pretty cool. So, I do like it. Some transformation bits are a little iffy for me, but overall, I think it's cool. I also love seeing all the wheels turn inside there. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I definitely like this. And if you want, you can have the Autobots go for a heist, if you like that. Also, I want to just see quickly if I can get... I'm just going to use a small weapon. I'm going to use the one from Roadbuster. No, that doesn't look like it actually tabs onto anything, so I could have been wrong about that. Yeah, it seems like there's something in the way. It looks like it was meant to, but you can't. I can see that there's a little post right there, so maybe you can attach something to that. But anyways, that is pretty much it. So I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I will see you